Hello, my lovelies. Happy Friday and Happy New Year's Eve. How are you all doing? Welcome to my channel. Linnea here with Linnea's Cozy Crafts. I hope you're all having a great day. It is beautiful here. We've got a winter wonderland in the Pacific Northwest, PNW as the initials. And I'm sick of dealing with the snow already because I hate driving in it. I had to for 20 years plus when we were team driving as long haul truckers, but now I love that I don't have to. But when I do have to, I'm confident in it. I'm just not confident of other people's abilities. I've had 3 near hits. Notice I say hits because they were misses. Other people either traveling too closely on my rear end, which drives me crazy in the dry weather anyway. And when it's crappy out like it is, I hate it even worse. I just don't tend to look at my rear view mirror or my side mirrors unless I'm needing to make a move, because otherwise I get super nervous and I just want to go home. But other than that, it's very beautiful here. I started this project on the 27th, and I finished all the crocheting, including the borders on it, yesterday. Now I just have to put it all together. But this is the vest my mother-in-law wanted me to make her a vest. She didn't care what kind it was. I found one pattern that I showed you earlier in the week, and it just, I'm not going to say much about it. I frogged it, put it that way, okay? And I went back to crocheting. And this is what I did. It is the Granny Square vest pattern by Jessie of Mama in a Stitch. This is the back. Mom brought me all the dark blue yarn, and the 2 colored yarns are from my stash of DK, which gives it just a little bit more texture. So there's the back. And you make a total of 30 squares, no matter what size you're making. And then here's the front of it. Oh, I can't really, let's see if I can get this a little bit better. I just have to sew the shoulders and then the side seams, and it will be completely finished, ready to give her. Isn't it cute? I think it's so cute. I really enjoyed it. And all of my, I really struggle when I make square different components for things in crochet. I don't have the same struggle when I'm knitting. But I worked super hard at staying relaxed, keeping an even tension, and all my squares turned out to be 4 by 4 inches, which is perfect. So I just have to sew that together now. Oh, it's not quite where it goes. So what is everyone's plans for New Year's Eve? Are you going anywhere? Are you going to a party? Are you staying in, eating crackers and cheese and maybe a glass of wine or something? Let me know in the comments below, or wherever they are now. I would love to know what you're doing tonight. Tomorrow is my 59th birthday, and we're gonna have a giveaway to celebrate my birthday. I want to give to you. There's going to be 2 packages. Unfortunately, the live or physical packages will be for US only, but I'm not leaving anyone out. There will be a $25 Amazon e-card sent to 2 winners outside the US, so Canada, Mexico, whatever country you're in. If they have if you have Amazon in your country, you are eligible to win. I will have more details on that tomorrow, but there will be a total of 4 winners, 2 US and 2 outside the US. So I'm excited to gift to you on my birthday. I love doing that. I'm not sure exactly what time I will do it. I do know that the US ones will be 5 skeins each of yarn from my stash. So there'll be another 10 out, which brings me to an update of the Scorched Earth. Let me find that a minute. The Scorched Earth Challenge. Remember that, you guys? Get my other glasses. Let me get my glasses on, my reading glasses. Or as the boys that I nanny for call my up-close glasses. Let's see. It should be down here because it should be under Scorched Earth. There it is. Okay, so the last time I reported was back in October. And as of the 10/22/21, there were 114 skeins out of my stash. Since then, there are 4 more used up. So that's 118. And then 12 out of my stash for giveaways. And that's just the last one. There were 5 more before that. So that equals 12, 17, 131, 135 skeins out of my stash so far from March 1 until now. That's amazing. I'm doing so good on it. Oops, sorry, I gotta write this. And this goes until March 1. So we'll see how many more I get out of that. And we're also going to have a make-along beginning, or a crochet along, CAL, for a spa cloth beginning January 3rd. And I'm designing it myself. It's going to be using the half double crochet, goodness, herringbone stitch. It is a fun stitch. It gives a great texture. I love it. It is one of my favorite stitches since I learned it. It's not difficult to learn at all. Also, I'm gonna announce now that we will be having a year-long make-along. This is for any craft, and there will be prizes once a month. And I haven't worked out all the details, but I was just inspired today actually by it. And instead of having the one just in September through October, I'm going to do this all year long. So I think in the long run it'll be less work than the concentrated ones. I think. We'll see. And the other thing I'm going to do is, if you save your yarn or cross stitch ends in a jar, and then we're going to dump them out at new moon every month. And this is just for fun. There's no winners in this. It's just a fun activity. That you film that, or you can send me a photo if you're not on YouTube, and post it on your YouTube channel if you have an active channel, or if you want to start an active channel. And then if you don't, then just take a still picture of it and send it to the email address in the bottom. I got this idea from a gal that I follow her blog. It's a cross-stitching blog. And she does this on New Moon, and I joined her Facebook group too. She just does it with floss for cross-stitchers. But I'm doing it for cross-stitchers, needle pointers, knitters, and crocheters. So there you go. So that'll be fun. I think it will be. Let's see. Tonight we're going to a party. We're going to a New Year's Eve party at the clubhouse. I'm so excited because I get to celebrate my birthday with friends, and I need my peeps. This week has been so weird. I haven't really been out of the house much. I worked 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday. Monday I had off because the mommy, it had snowed real bad, and she said, no, stay home. Okay. And then Wednesday night about 8 o'clock, we got overnight at least another 4 inches, if not 6 to 8 inches on top of the snow we already had. So I sent her a text. I said, it's snowing like nobody's business here. Ugh. She wrote back, ugh. And then she came back and said, stay home. Neither one of us are going to work. I'll work from home, and Cam will just stay home. So there we go. So that's what I did. So yesterday was kind of weird. Jerry took a snow day actually yesterday because he listened to that little voice in his head that said, you better stay home. So he did. And because we learned that the hard way a few times. One time, really hard way because I wrecked. And we had both been thinking that we didn't want to go on that trip. And we went anyway. And yeah, I ended up upside down in the semi-truck and trailer, and we had Fuji and Macintosh apples in the trailer, the most expensive apples in North America, and all they were good for was apple juice and applesauce after I was done with them. Actually, after the state of Washington was done with them, because they should have sanded and plowed the road, but they didn't. Anyway, that was back in 1996, January 5th of 1996. I learned after that time that we needed to communicate verbally with one another, not just keep it in our head. And we put that into practice right thereafter. And there were a few times when we were flatbedding across country that we just got that little get off the road thing, and we did. And it was a good thing we did because there was a bad pileup further on down the road, and we would have been right in the middle of it if we hadn't pulled off into the truck stop in the States. So anyways, there were other times where we didn't pay as good of attention to that, and we weren't hurt or in an actual accident, but we were in some really icky stuff. And yeah, we learned. So anyway, if you do go out and it's crummy out, please be careful. We're going to be staying at the clubhouse in our camper, or as one of our friends calls it, our rolling cabin. So we're not coming home until tomorrow. So there's that. Is there anything else? I do have things in the mail which aren't here yet because I haven't been there to pick it up yet. So I'll do that later today. I think, I haven't done Crochet World for a while. In fact, I have 2 here that are still in the plastic. So I need to go through those and film those also. One's December and one's February. So anyway, I don't know if I'll get that done today, but I will get it done. I hope you all have a wonderful 2022. I hope you're blessed. I hope you're healthy. I hope that you are comforted and that you are at peace. I love each and every single one of you. Know that. And know that I pray for each one of you every day. I love you all. Ciao for now. Mwah. Mwah.